We just docked in Speyer, Germany. Isn't that water behind me beautiful, the way the sun's reflecting from the blue of the sky reflected down into the water? Looks like it may be a very pretty day. Could be a small chance of rain. I have my little travel umbrella that I'll be taking just in case and hoping for the best. Today, while we are docked, they have been busily offloading the garbage, which we did collect a good bit of. And they brought it up the ramp and they're loading it into a van to take away from the ship. Then they've washed the gangway and we will be getting off here in just a few minutes. This used to be the main harbor. So this mast that's standing right here marks the original harbor. Our ship docked just down that direction. When we came up the road, we turned left, and there is a map of Speyer here for people that would like to take a picture, but Viking was really good to give us maps as we were leaving the ship. There is just so much green space down here close to the river. Lots of people are out enjoying their pretty day, playing with the kids, playing with the dogs. Don't you just love these walk and don't walk icons? These little figures are holding a pretzel, and the wisteria, it's blooming everywhere. We see several sculptures, and our guide told us the legend of the ghosts of 8 emperors who called to a ferryman to take them across the Rhine. This ferryman did not meet with a happy ending. Here at the cathedral, Roman style. The goal was to build the biggest Roman cathedral in the world, and they did it in less than 40 years. Defense tower built in 1230. This is the eastern side of the cathedral, and that hole in the center is facing exactly where on the equinox morning as the sun rises, the beam should light the way to the front door, and they have a big celebration and hope that the sun is going to come up and that it's a pretty sunny day on that day of celebration. An impressive shot of the cathedral from this side, and you can see more of the old city in the distance. Do you see that spot on the wall? That's the only damage that this cathedral sustained during World War II. Pretty amazing. I'm going to enter through the very heavy door. Not as ornate, but pretty impressive in its own way. Here at the market square, and in the very centerpiece of that is the cathedral here in Speyer. Pan around so you can see what I am seeing. This shell on the ground is a symbol here in front of the cathedral to mark the beginning of the Way of St. James, a pilgrimage that begins here at the Speyer Cathedral. And just down the street is a statue of one such pilgrim. This is called the Jakobspilger statue. This is the Reformed Church. Okay, we walked through one of the little side streets from the main street, but he told us to get back to the ship, just go to the cathedral, to the middle of the square, stay to the right, and it will lead us downhill to the ship. Made it to the other end of the little street, or at least a middle point. Looking back toward where we came. Lots of bicycles. Buses stop at this spot a lot. This is a grocery right here in the middle of this main street. We're told there's lots of little places to eat along the way or to get a coffee. A quick exploration of that archway brings us to a plaque that talks about the Speyer Shoe, which was regarded as an official measure of length until the early 1800s. The Speyer Shoe, not quite a cubit. It comes up to this joint on my pinky finger. Well, I finished my walk around Speyer. It was a beautiful city, lots of churches, lots of old buildings, neat shops to look in, bakeries for the pretzel. Didn't buy a pretzel. I've been so well fed on the Viking ship that I haven't wanted to buy anything else to eat. This is Shirley with Shirley's Journeys, and I hope all of your journeys are pleasant ones.